What's up, everyone? I just wanted to make a video living with the Dodge Avenger. As you can see, I really love the inside of this car. When I first got this car, I thought to myself, like, I don't know what I like more, the inside or the outside. It's kind of like with a relationship. You don't know what you like better when it's so good. But that's kind of what this car is like, just being in a good relationship inside and out. I love the logo. I believe that, I don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about with the Dodge. I believe they may have changed the logo. I'm not talking about this, but on the outside, you know, those stripes, I feel like they changed it. So anyway, some things I love about this car. It accelerates really nice. Obviously right now you can't see because I am turning, but here's a good example. It accelerates really nice, and it also slows down really nice, which in my opinion is really good for safety. When I get close to flooring it, I love the sound the engine makes. But yeah, it's a very smooth ride. The car I was driving before this was a Hyundai Santa Fe, a 2005 Hyundai Santa Fe, and so this is a big difference. You're a little lower, but it's definitely tall people friendly. I'm sure it's short people friendly too. I'm over 6 feet, so this is very good for myself. The mirrors are interesting. It takes a while to learn how to adjust it with this, and you know, it's just good, clean fun. I love driving this thing. Like, I just love driving this thing. If you love nice cars, if you love to drive, you'll definitely enjoy this, in my opinion. So, some things I don't like, I will admit, I feel like the Charger looks a little bit better, but with this, I can't really think of too many complaints on the top of my head, to be honest, other than maybe getting used to the mirror thing, the mirror adjuster. But once you get used to it, it's pretty interesting. I highly recommend not making the mistake I made and trying to adjust it while you're driving, that's for sure. I'm about to show you the outside of the car in a second here. Stick around. Oh, another thing, the stereo system, it's interesting. It was an interesting transition. At first I felt like I liked my Hyundai stereo system more, but now I feel like I like this one more. When I went back into my Hyundai before I sold it, I was like, oh, the stereo kind of clips easy, like when you turn it up too hard, it clips, but aux cord works pretty good. I'm gonna give you an example of the stereo. Obviously my iPhone isn't like studio recording quality, but it's pretty high, so let me just show you the stereo system. Let's listen to some Slaves and see what Slaves sounds like in here. Sound as good and loud as possible. I did play with the EQ settings. I think I have some adjusted settings. I kind of just turned my highs up. I am a music producer, so I know a little bit about that. So for me, I think I just turned my highs up, and the bass in this thing definitely sounds good, you know? Definitely banging. You really hear the 808s and the bass guitars and all that good stuff. But yeah, I love showing off and driving fast with this thing for sure. I've always wanted to kind of like race cars, and ever since I got this, I'm like, man, this would be so fun to race. But obviously I don't want to go to jail, but let me just flex real quick and show y'all how this thing accelerates real nice. I think the fastest I've ever done in this was like 95 or something. I'm going about 70 right now. I know a lot of people are cringing, but I love driving fast. Let's just hope that I don't get pulled over by police. Definitely got to be careful, because when you drive fast, it's harder to control, because every little inch you move the steering wheel, like, you're flying. But it's not a Lambo, like, it's not a Lambo, it's not a Ferrari, but I like how it accelerates. And in my opinion, accelerating fast and being able to slow down fast is definitely good for safety. Like, look how nice this thing slows down. You know, like, definitely important when you feel like you're about to crash. Next, we're going to take this baby to the car wash, and I'll give you a little sneak peek. I don't think I've been to the car wash with this a single time. I've had this for like, what, a month or a little over a month, maybe a month and a half, but let's take this baby to the car wash and let's have some fun. I'm inviting you to come with me to the car wash. Let's see. Alright, so this is the first time I'm taking this sucker to the car wash. Just for the hell of it, let's clean this windshield. See what we can get off, because afterwards I don't want to fuck with it. And here we go. Man, I feel paranoid. I feel like this thing's about to rip up my windshield. As long as that metal doesn't touch me, I'm good. Oh man. a certain somebody, I'm not gonna say no names, but somebody yesterday told me, oh, sorry to tell you this, but the car wash isn't gonna wash your windows. And I'm like, isn't that the fucking definition? I didn't say that to him, but he was like, well, if you want to be technical about it, of course I want to be technical about it. It's washing my fucking windshield. Look at that. It's about to wash my windows. Am I right or am I right? Or well, I don't know, maybe it's not gonna wash my windows? I have no idea. Okay, I'm pretty sure this part ahead of me, I'm pretty sure this part right in front is gonna wash my windows for me, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't know. So far, yep, what did I say? Are my windows being washed or not? Are my windows being washed or not? Look at that. You see how my windows are being washed? I don't know about the back, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm not worried about that, but I'm pretty sure this is the definition of my windows being washed. I just had a rant, I'm sorry. Look at that. I feel like I'm in some kind of 80s, like drive-by theater sci-fi flick. So this is the first time I'm going through the car wash with my Avenger. Look at that. I think we're coming out, right? See how nice and clean my car is now? Talking about some.
You're not gonna wash your windows. Sorry to tell you that.
Okay, so now since we're outside the car wash, I'm gonna show you guys what this wash looks like. Sorry for the background noise. And we're gonna talk about the outside of the car. This is what I was talking about. I think they changed the logo to this right here. It's nice and clean. I don't really feel like messing with the vacuum. Look at that. I didn't even pay for the tire wash, but look how nice this looks. I really like the design of this car. See, Dodge Avenger. I'm gonna have to censor out that license plate. I really love how this car looks. It's like, it is a sedan. It's kind of like, it looks like a sports car mixed with like a regular car. It's an interesting balance. Like I said, I like Chargers more. So my only complaint is I wish it looked more similar to a Charger, but from this angle from the front it looks like a sports car. I really want to race this thing sometime, but like I said, I don't really feel like going to jail. But yeah, I really love this car. And that's my video with the Dodge Avenger. Oh, another thing, I always thought this was a stripe, but it's just the lighting. I really love that design, it's really creative. I don't know if they did that on purpose or what. I love these tires. Well, I guess the tires could be a little better, but they're nice. See, my wheels and my tires, I meant the wheels, but yeah, they're both pretty shiny. Came with Continental tires. I'm not sure if that's from Dodge or from CarMax, because that's where I bought it, but yeah, it looks really nice and sparkly. I love this thing, look. See how nice and sparkly this thing is? Very nice. Actually, I lied. I apologize. I changed my mind. We're going to clean this sucker up a little bit. Then I'll be on my way. Just got my car washed. I'm going to drive this in and get a haircut. And again, thank you so much for watching for like the 100th time. Now I'm done. Just going to clean this sucker up a bit more.